Morning guys, so it's early, it's about 7:30. Yes, first brew of the day, get it on. So weighed out the oats, got 555 grams of oats, just porridge oats. There for the Oatmeal IPA today. Might just be a pale ale because I'm not sure if I've got enough hops for it to be an IPA. Thanks for all your advice guys, especially from Big Banana Brewing and the Geeky Dad. Both you guys said, you know, just chuck all that 27 grams of Wilmette in and flame out. So I'm going to do that. Obviously I've got nothing left to dry hop. I might buy some more and dry hop if I'm not sure if that's going to make any difference in the slightest. I'm assuming it's just for aroma. So I might just keep it as a pale ale. Alright guys, so cut to it and get sorted. So guys, a little later, we're all sort of pretty much set up in the brew servitory now. Smashed and set, a little bit of boiling water in there, just heating that up. Excuse the noise, I've got a heater on, it's fucking freezing here. Got all my hop additions weighed out and timed up. Yeasts out, I'm using the Wilco Gerben English Ale yeast. It's basically the Dan Stars Nottingham, which I'm sure you all know anyway. But this is £1.75 from Wilco's. I've got 2 packs. When I put in the beer smith, it said I needed 1.1 packs. So I was assuming if I hydrated it, it would mean that the yeast would be healthier. But I might just spring it on top. We'll see how it goes through the day. It depends if I fuck up. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed and touch wood that there is no fuck ups today. As you've seen, yeah, oats, just porridge oats. I've opened that and put the extra 55, so it's 555 grams in there. Everything sanitised up. I've got my 40 litres of water. I only need 35, but I've got like a bit of dead space in there. And then whatever's left, I'll just whack in with my Star San to sanitise everything up before we get going. So I'm going to take a leaf out of Hapless's book, and I'm going to use my Inkbird that I use to control the fermentation fridge to use my temperatures on the HLT and the mash tun today. Again, give another little bit of Star San on it. Don't think it really matters. I'm going to pop this in the HLT. Making sure it's submerged, and just keep an eye on that. I've unplugged both the things, so it's not going to do it. I'm heating it up myself, and I'm just using that as a temperature guide. Alright guys, so back on the GoPro. Malt Miller. In here I've got all of my ingredients, so I'm going to need some acidulated malt today, I reckon. Get that out. Nice weight. 5 kilos of the Maris Otter. So yeah, just had some water, boiling water in, heating. We'll get it all in. Woo! And then 550 grams of porridge oats. Now we're in. We got, as I did last time, going to underlet. If you didn't see the last video, it was the Speyside Imperial Stout. It's got the grain to glass on the playlist, so we're going to have a look at that. So gravity fed. Push that right into the bottom. Clip that into place. Make sure it stays there. Right, let's get her open and go for it. So, alright guys, so water's coming through the grain. I upped it on Basement back up to, I think it's 2.6 litres per kilo. Give it another quick mix. We're hitting 66.1. Just make sure there's no little hot spots. Dough balls. We're looking good. Lid clipped on. 60 minutes. Alright guys, so got this out of the freezer. Looking for a pH of 5.3 3. So set at 5.8, so we need to drop 0.5. So what I'm going to say, it's 1% of the grain bill for 1.1 pH down. We need to drop 0.5. 55.55 times that by 5, we need 277.75 grams of acidulated malt. 277.75. Hopefully, yeah, the 20 minutes we've got left is enough for this to sort of take effect. We needed to stir anyway, so stir that in. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells like sweet porridge. Gotta say, I do like Marisol. I should probably try and use some other base malts, because I'm just using Marisol all the time at the minute. Well, I've only done a few brews, and I think I've used Marisol in nearly all of them. Yeah, so mash done. I'm going to recirculate for a bit, so probably about an hour. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, because you know, you all know what we're doing. Just trying to get the water run clear, but recirculating to get efficiency up. That's while I'm recirculating the mash here. I'll just show you the same as I was watching one of City Tentacles videos yesterday, and you know, he was saying that he just watches old YouTube videos he needs to catch up on, which is great. It's something I should do as well. I'm liking into this community, getting sort of to know a couple of people quite well, and some great help and feedback on, you know, everything that I'm doing, which means I can make better beer, which is perfect. So getting there, colour's looking nice. Just been watching a bit of Red Dog Brewer. Shout out to him, man, he's a good fella. If you haven't seen his videos, get over. But I'm assuming you will, because he's got a hell of a lot more subscribers than I have. I think I've got 50. He's on like 80 something, which is fucking awesome. I think I'm going to make this the last recirc. Kick that under. There's still a few grain husks floating in that. The colour's nice. It's like a orangey golden colour. Say the colour on this was like really fucking low. It was like down in the reds for colour. But the IBUs are going to be about 50. Tell you what, just to be efficient, I'm going to whack that in. I'm going to go again. I'm going to check to see if I need to do it, what readings I need to do, and get that all sorted out. So, finish recirculating, and we're at 1062, 64 degrees. Pull that into a beersmith, calculated off at 1077 after mash gravity, which is awesome. Brings us to about 80% mash efficiency. Fucking get in. I'm going to start fly sparge. Right. Let's try and get these matched. So, a little slower. Perfect. Go on. Get this open. Tiny bit more. Yeah. As long as I've calculated this right, or well, Smith's calculated it right, should we say, we'll be having 26 litre boil, which is all I can fit in there without shitting myself, which will be an hour boil off 3 litres, which gives us 23. Majority of this I'm going to be trying to get on the engine, because fucking thing's empty again, but I'll hopefully get some bottled up as well. Depends how much is left. Alright guys, so I've took my time on this one. It's been about an hour. Sparge water's slowly trickling down there. Still a good couple inches sitting on top of the grain bed. Slowly, this is slowly, like that slow, trickling in. What have we got in here now? Well, we're not even up to 20 litres yet, so fuck it, we've got a while to go yet. So we've unhooked all that, that's all been emptied and ready to go to boil. This has worked its way down, as you can see. Sort of
water slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this heating up, just because it's going to take a fucking while anyway. Bit of a stir. That is full. Oh, I'm going to get a boil over. 74 degrees. At 10:30. 10:30 at 74 degrees gives us a correct Gary 10:53, which is fucking perfect. It's like I fucking did it. Mash efficiency of 80.2%. Get it. That's trickling out. Let's see. Slide that back in there. Just take it to some more crazy looking levels. Alright, so we were roughly approaching hot break, but I lost an element. For some reason, this one stopped. I took the wires off, put it in. It's not hot. Switched the plug. So I'm assuming that one's gone. But we've got some bubbles coming from the second element. So we're getting close. There's also been a bit of a change. So now, at 60 minutes, we've got 32 grams of Halatoa Northern Brewer for bittering. Works out exactly the same IBUs, and that uses up more of my leaf hops, so I've got more room for some more of the pellets that I'm going to get. Yeah, so 32 grams of Halatoa Northern Brewer for the main bittering. Still got the same 15 and 10 on the Gelina, but then what was the 27 grams, I think it was, at 60 minutes of the Gelina is now going into the flame out with the Willamette, and I'm going to be ordering some more Willamette in pellet form for the dry hop. Get the timer up, get the 60 minute in, where we at. So yeah, so this is now 32 grams of Halatoa Northern Brewer. Minutes. Whew. So move this. We've had a little boil over, but I think I've got it under control. And the fucking element's just kicked off. Ballsack. Whew, what a day. So sort of fixed it. We've got one element back. Both of them fucked up. I've been working for the last half an hour trying to get them, and just as I was putting my shoes on to go to the shop and buy some big pans, it kicked back on. I just thought I'd check it one last time. Now everything's cooled down and it's on. Check the other one one's still fucked. So or maybe it's the lead. So we'll see. We now need this to hit a boil. I'll start the timer again when it hits the boil. But I can't imagine it being too far off. If anything, it's gonna be I just hope it's not too bitter. I didn't take the hops out, I just left them in. But you know, any of you guys might have had this before, but it's making me think twice about using these elements in the kegel. I think I might get some other elements, but then it's wiring them all up and everything, which I'm not going to lie here, I'm not going to be massive about, but we'll see how this goes for starters. Both the elements are fucked. This has been sitting in for an hour. I really don't know what's going to happen, but I've been on a trip. And I've got these. So I've got 3 10-litre pans that I'm now going to split all that into, boil it up on the stove, and hope it's not fucked. I'd be really pissed if it did, because I just had to go and fucking buy these. Well, I already had that one from my 1 gallon batches that I used to do, but now I have 2 more. So get it all out as quickly as possible, because I'm fucking sick already. Rightio, ladies and gents. So we got 3 full pans. God, you gotta laugh. Whew. We now have 3 full pans on the stove. They need to reach a boil. I haven't put any more hops in because these have been sitting in that, even though the temperature's dropped, for the last hour and a bit while I've been fucking about. So I might have, you know, fucked up there and it's not going to be as bitter, but to be honest, it could be too bitter, so I think I'm going down the right route, not sticking them in. Now, get these to a boil, restart the 60 minutes, and then just go in with the 15, the 10, and the flame outs. I'll divvy them out into 3 different batches, so they're all the same, and then just mix them all together back in here, chill it, and shit, bastard fucking elements, fuck you. And then cool it over at the sink, rack it off in back, and then pop it down into the fermenter. And fingers crossed, it's saved. But we'll see. Knowing my luck, I'll probably fuck the cooker now. I'm getting a beer. Oh, bitterly cross. Oh, that's lovely. Right. I'm going to be drinking from now, so if I'm pissed by the end of this video, guys, I'm fucking sorry. But I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So that looks like it's about a touch of boil. That one. This little fucker. Oh, it's flocked. It's moving about. It's getting close. That one's definitely... Actually, tell you what, I'm going to restart the timer for now. Who gives a shit if it's boiled a touch more? Start, reset, start. So that one's boiling. Alright guys, so that one's been going now. That one's been going for 15 minutes. That one's been going for 7 minutes. And this one, if you can see it, is just breaking the boil. Those guys on Facebook got back to me and they said, because I don't know how to fucking do it, like I couldn't do it. Worked out that, because that was in the Northern Brewer, was in there for over an hour, and it's 8.2% alpha acid, and the temperature dropped to 80. It was like basically like an hour's steep, so I got 20 IBUs from that, whereas I was only getting 23 IBUs from the 60-minute boil with them. So it turns out that actually he told me to put a few grams in each, but I just think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fucking leave them, add in the normal hop additions when they should be, and just see what happens. You know, this one could be going down the sink. Knock that down, that's hit a boil. So we got 3 pans on the boil, fellas! Yes! Celebrate with some bitterly cross. Head's pulled off that actually, but just roll it back. Bang! Look at that fucking beer. Oh yes, this is number 2. Number 3's in the fridge. Oh. And then I want to send some out, so I'm not going to drink any more of those. Stop! So eventually, we're at 45 minutes, hop addition for this one. 15 minutes should I say, 45 minutes in. Don't know about that, it's just, actually it's Red Dog Brewer. So if you're watching this, buddy, it's like real time. So that's that one, so we've got 8 minutes 45 seconds to wait to hit that one, and then another 8 minutes and 46 seconds to that one. Ah, we good at times. Right, and I'll see you then. Hi guys, so beer number 3, bitterly cross, number 3, really need this in it. This is again the next, this is still the 45-minute edition, guys, alright? This is the next 45-minute edition. 15-minute edition. Right guys, so the way this is worked out, this is the 5-minute edition for the first pot, alright? And I haven't put the 15-minute edition in for the third pot yet. So, but it's a good thing I'm keeping tabs on this. You know, fucking 3 beers in, fellas, and gotta keep a level head. Fucking 2, right? So, next one. Alright, here you go, guys. So, that's 60 minutes on pot number 1. So we'll flame out on pot number 1. We've only got 2 minutes till the 15-minute edition on that one, and then 1 minute after that is the 5-minute edition on that one. So, this one is coming off. And onto there for now, which means that this one can slide over and get all the way on the fucking ring for the first time and spit at us like a little fucking... Alright guys, so eventually the 15-minute hop edition with the protoflock going in pot number 3, and the 5-minute edition going into pot number 2. First pot going in. Right guys, flame out pot number 2. Here we go guys, pot number 2. Mixing it in. So this is it, final hop edition. Pot number 3. Woo! So, flame out. Pot number 3. Tell you what, guys, fuck. Ow. Pot number 3. And all of it in. Guys, we've got flame out editions, 26 of Willamette and 27 of Jelena. Whack those in, 20 minutes on the timer. Yes. So, water chillers in. Woo! That water's coming out hot. Really fucking hot. Right. A little bit of a spray, buddy. It's not like it's going to damage my elements, is it? Fucking shit. Right. Guys, so. Successfully had 20 minutes steeping with those flame out editions. Right. 1-star sand bucket. 128 hop extracting device. We'll get the second one on there to it. We'll start running there. Fingers crossed this time. Well, there shouldn't be any blockages because I've used the hot bag. But hey, things have gone wrong before, and they'll go wrong again. Oh, dick. Fuck off. Everywhere. And speed back up. What a day! Close that before I make a mess. Oh, get all that in there. And this motherfucker is going in as well. I want all of it. Every last drop. But today's beer, it's getting fermented. Out. And guys, there she is. We got about 21 and a half litres. So, right, so, took a little gravity reading, changed the temperatures and everything in it, and we were shooting for a 1055, and we've come out at 1062, which is awesome. After everything, I'm fucking happy that I've hit numbers. But what I need to think of is Basement says to get it down to 1055 I need to add 2.6 litres of water. Do I do that? Or do I go for a stronger beer? We've only got 21.5 litres. So we'll go for 24 litres and have more beer. Or stick to this and have stronger beer. Let's give it a quick taste. Tastes better. I'm going to dilute it. .6 litres in. When that hits about 20, I'm going to pitch. Alright, guys.
Yo guys, so it's the day after now, it's Sunday. Just going to recap and sort of go over everything again now, because I checked some of the footage of when I pitched the yeast last night. Last night it was 1 AM this morning, but I was a little bit worse for wear after starting the drink. But so I thought I'd just go through it now, because all that stuff was just unusable. So yeah, pitched the yeast at about 1 AM. Took another final gravity reading, it was definitely hitting the 1055, which is good, it's what we want. We're sitting there, what's that there? 18.6 degrees, so I've set it at 18.5 with a half degree fluctuation. Fingers crossed that's going to work. Instead I used the Garvin Ale yeast from Wilco's, which is the Dan Stars Nottingham. I put one packet in there of 11 grams. Basement's only 13 grams, so I don't know whether to just leave it and see what happens, see if it just takes a little longer to ferment, or whether I just bash this second one in. But we'll see how it goes. I've adjusted the board, whacked it in the primary. Last thing before I go as well, with regards to the boiler with the elements, after this, what if you can see in there now, it's like the white stuff around the elements. I've got most of it off, but there's still some there. I think that was the problem, because I cleaned them off. I whacked some water in again last night. I tested the elements, both of them worked. Stuck some more water in, heated up, didn't cut out, so I think maybe the sort of the thick liquid from when you make porridge, that like sort of white milky stuff, I reckon that's got stuck onto it. So maybe if I do it again, I'll stir the water while it's heating up, as opposed to just chucking it in and leaving it, because I'm assuming what's happened is some of the solids have settled down at the bottom, and obviously it's not got caught through the grain bed because it's liquid, thick liquid, and that's just sat on the elements, and then when the elements have heated up, it's just scorched onto them, overheated them, and just clicked them off, because everything else is working fine now that I've cleaned them. So fingers crossed. I'll still use this as an HLT, but I was hoping to brew again on Tuesday, because I took the day off on Tuesday because it's my birthday. We're just at the minute waiting to go out for lunch probably, so I'm off on the day, so I was going to do another brew day, birthday brew day. But after having that and the fuck on with that, I think I might just fingers crossed, weather's good, I'll go over to my mum's house, get my stepdad's grinder, cut the lid off this keg, and start going with it. As you've seen, I've got the bazooka filter, taps due, but elements wise, I'm sort of undecided on what element to use yet. If any of you guys have got kegels and you want to
sort of recommended element. I've looked at a few. I've looked at the 2.4 kilowatt ones which sort of come out round and back on themselves. I've also seen the longer 2.4 and the 3 kilowatt elements that are like the two that come round, bend, and then join together, and it's like a long loop. So looking at those, as I say, I don't know what wattage these ones are, but with it being in the keg, I don't know if I'm going to need two, like I did in this, but we'll see how it goes. But you know, fingers crossed, we'll go for that. This wraps up this video. I'm pretty sure at the beginning I thought it was going to be short, but then, you know, calamities happened, and you know, we got pans and put it on the fucking stove, and 3 different timers and boil times and the hop additions, and trying to work out the IBUs after it's been sitting steeping because it's stuck in a drop in temperature and all that. But you know, fingers crossed, made it work, and it's gonna be good. Another little addition is I'm going to be doing a 200 gram Willamette dry hop on it. So that'll be the next video in this Grain to Glass series. But as always, guys, give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Comment down below. Basically, if you want to tell me about brew days you've had that are worse than this one, if there is a possible worse brew day than this one. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed, guys, and then sort of get the channel shared out, and you know, get more people to come and help us, because I think I need it. And then hopefully I'll get a brew day in where I have no fuck-ups. But hey, worse things have happened, haven't they? But till then, guys, cheers.